Hey guys, what up? WhiteNightEspada here, and I'm just going to take you through my first episode of Spotlight Thursdays. Welcome to it. I hope you guys enjoy it. First, so I'm going to go through a card, and I'm going to rate it through looks, cost, tips, rulings, strengths and weaknesses, and then final overall score. And what better card to start off than White Knight Dragon, my favourite card. Right, looks, secret rare, fantastic. It looks amazing, one of my favourite secret rares. I mean, the secret foil makes it look like it's got scales, and it just perfectly suits it, and like you can see like the shine on the claw. It's just really well done, I think. However, the ultra is much less attractive. It looks like a dull sheen. It just looks like a really glossy, plain look. I mean, it's an ultra rare, so it's cool, but still, it's just not well done. And when you compare it to the secret rare, there's really no contest. However, the ultra rare does have the advantage of only being £5.90, while the secret rare, depending on where you go on eBay, and depending if it's first edition, goes from about £12 to £30. They're quite hard to find because it's an Ancient Prophecy secret rare, and that's discontinued. I mean, I still don't have a first edition one. I really want one, but yeah. Okay guys, on to tips, what you can use it as. First off, use Big Wave, Small Wave. It is such a good card for this. Literally, to say any card that you drop in Water Monster, then you just use it and you've got it out. Or even better, what you could do is you could manipulate Deep Sea Diva to get out White Knight Dragon, or even multiple copies of White Knight Dragon. What you do is you summon Deep Sea Diva, and then bring out something like a Lost Blue Breaker, tribute the Lost Blue Breaker when possible, or if you need it, to remove a spell or trap card on the field, to clear the way for your White Knight Dragon, then use Big Wave, Small Wave, and then summon White Knight Dragon. That means you will have potentially gotten rid of the back row, and which makes your White Knight Dragon safer, and summoned a 3,000 point beat stick. Or you could not sacrifice Lost Blue Breaker and summon two. Win-win. Right, also what you could do is use Gishki Shellfish, because if you use that and then use Big Wave, Small Wave, Gishki Shellfish goes to the grave. You then look at the top 3 cards of your deck due to its effect, arrange them in any order you want, and then summon White Knight Dragon. So you've got a 3,000 point beat stick on the field, and you've been able to plan ahead efficiently, and you know what you're going to do next turn. And it's also very useful for testing the waters. Its effect, which is negate the activation of any spell card or trap card that targets this card and destroy it, means that it cannot be Fiendish Chained, it cannot be Forbidden Lanced, it cannot be hurt by anything that targets it, so it can just drive ahead, attack your opponent with very little fear of it, especially since if you've lost Blue Breaker. Also, you can use it as a shield for smaller, more fragile Deep Sea Diva or Penguin Soldier that you're using for your next play, as its secondary effect is when a face-up controller is selected as an attack target, you can send one spell or trap card you control to the graveyard to switch it to this. So therefore, you can just get around there, protect your monsters, and make them face a 3,000 point attack monster, which would usually win. Right, rulings, what's very handy is that it's a spell speed 2. It is a quick effect, and it is a trigger effect. Quick effect and spell speed 2 means that it can infinitely happen. You can infinitely use its effect every time you do it in each turn, and it can activate multiple times. So it isn't just a one shot like most effects, like Dolker or whatever. This is a permanent effect, so it's very, very good. Strengths now. It is moderately splashable in Dragon or Water decks, including, like, of course, Water with Deep Sea Diva, Big Wave, Small Wave, but also Dragon decks, Disaster Dragon, because it is Red Eyes metal searchable, and the like. It can't be killed by Fiendish Chain, Forbidden Lance, such things like that. It's easily summoned through use of Big Wave, Small Wave, and it is a very big beat stick. It's the highest attack point monster that is Water type, and it's very high up in defense as well. Weaknesses, however, on its own it's pretty vulnerable. It can be killed through things like Bottomless Trap Hole, so its summon is very easily negated. But when you get it out in the field, it's hard to deal with. And stuff like Mirror Force kills it, just dead. So overall guys, in terms of style, cost, tips, strengths and weaknesses, I'm going to give this card an 8 out of 10. And that was my first Spotlight Thursday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all next week.